We're back. This is P with J Boogie, linking up for this collab on this unboxing video today. Sneaker unboxing, the Jordan 11 Low Space Jam. But before we get into that, I definitely want to give a shout out to all the YouTube Day One subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate the love and support throughout the last years, 10 years to be exact. And if you're new, hit the notification bell. That way you'll have an alert on your smart device, such as your mobile phone, your tablet, or smartwatch. By the way, we got the Space Jam theme on the watch. All right, let's go ahead and get it. So today, we jump straight into it. Saturday morning, hit the stores. Where we cop these from?
Hibbett Sports and Danville.
Hibbett Sports and Danville. Shout out to everyone that works there. Definitely appreciate them hooking us up. And how we obtain these is, like I've stated before in videos, if you want a sneaker release, these are the steps that you need to do.
You need to take
Check out your app, such as Hibbett's in this case, Champs, Foot Locker. Download the app, check out the release calendar for the release dates. Do some research on social media. Follow someone such as myself at P.oastman. And do some research, because sometimes on certain collabs, certain releases, certain times of the year, they can sell out. And you're like, okay, I'm just going to run to the store and get them. And what's going to happen? You're going to catch that L, right? And we don't like them L's, but we take them sometimes. So prime example, when I went on the Hibbett's app myself, I entered to ship to home, and I wasn't selected. I got a notification that I wasn't. And he had the store pickup this morning, which, what time did you have to be there?
Before 12.
Before 12 o'clock, for it's free game for anybody who's trying to pick up sneakers. Especially a sought after pair. Because something like this, they're releasing a lot of them. The Space Jam is going to be iconic alone in the high top form, which we're going to compare both of these in a few. But when you take a springtime sneaker that's sought after with basic color blocking and basic colors that can match with everything, people are saving up and planning. So always plan ahead, have a game plan, or know to jump online or your apps if you're not going to enter for raffles as soon as they release, which typically is at 10 o'clock. The good thing about these shoes is if you do catch an L today, I saw a lot of stores online sold out, then it still could be opportunity for a restock, which is going to mean that shoes are returned, canceled, or whatever the case is. So it's still a shot in the dark for that. If you need another pair, I wasn't able to get a pair. And also, sometimes these can be discounted. Sometimes on a restock, if you wait a few weeks or whatever, they may run a sale 25 or 40% off. So maybe you got your first pair, you warm, but you want to put another pair on ice for the future, sort of like I did with these, then you'll have two pair. But let's go ahead and check them out. So we got the Hibbett's bag. We're going to pull box out. Shout out to everyone checking us out today, Saturday, May the 18th, 2024. Took the lid off. Let me see the lid real quick. Yeah. So basically it's going to be just your black, white, and red top that we've been seeing in the last 3 or 4 years, with just that Jordan brand treatment in black and white with the Jordan in the air. And that's Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time. Came into the NBA in 1984-1985 season, linked up with Nike. Check out the movie Air. And each year released a special silhouette as he was playing with the Chicago Bulls. So Jordan brand, Nike, you had the Jordan 1 all the way to the Jordan 11, which this is an OG colorway, but for 2024 is what? The first time they've ever released this particular one. So yeah. Flipping the paper up with that carbon fiber on it. All right, pass me one of those. I know you're checking it out too. This is his first time seeing them in person too. The Jordan 11 Low. Crispy. You need a sneaker to go with even your suit or tuxedo. This is the one. But yeah, this is super clean. I have a pair on the way too. from Nike. I was able to secure a pair, and yeah. What's your first impressions of these?
Give them like an 8.
8 out of 10. You already heard it, because the 10 has to go to the high top. But as far as these are cleansed, aren't they?
Yep.
By the way, what we got on feet today, man? Pop one of those off, man. Pass me that. This cat be crispy. Yeah. The bread reimagined. OG colorway, new for 2024. How did you like those?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're comfortable.
How many times have you worn them?
Probably like 3.
3 times. We keep them crispy, huh? Alright, fire. Yeah, so check these out. Let me check out the box and show them the content. Yeah. Well, grab that one. Alright, so J Boogie is a star on the way into making. First video. You already know what it is. So you have the bottom of the box in silver, and the content label Air Jordan 11 Retro Low, black, Varsity Royal, and white, size 10. Is that your true to size?
Yep.
Can you wear other sizes in Jordan 11s?
Yeah, I can wear 9.5.
Okay, so you can go down a half size if necessary, maybe even a half size up. But keep in mind, if you go a half size up, you may just experience a little bit of creasing in the toe box area right here. Yeah. So we'll basically start from the bottom. I guess you can look at it too. You have the ice blue. This is going to preserve this translucentness of the sneaker on the outsole, which means over time, if you don't store these correctly or in a plastic zip bag or somewhere, over time this can yellow. So they created this blue probably about 9 or 10 years ago when I started the channel, as a matter of fact. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out my eBay store, P.oastman. Follow me on IG. But yeah, they started this ice about a decade ago to slow down that toxication or whatever it is that causes the shoes to yellow, which they do make certain shoe treatment and cleaner kits where you can sort of like put like ice cream on them, is what it's called, or something, wrap them and bring them back to ice. But we have this blue ice to slow down that process, because that yellow just isn't the vibe. We don't want the gum outsole. So the whole concept of the shoe is going to be Concord, your Concord blue or like purple on the herringbone traction on the heel, and also in the arch area you have your carbon fiber shank plate, which they used for the Jordan 11 in 1995 when they started this model to make the shoe lightweight on the court. You have Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, this Jumpman in the arch area, and then you move up to the ball of your foot where you have more of this herringbone traction in this Concord purple. Alright, so your midsole is going to be the frost white, and then you get into the crazy part of the shoe, this glass-like patent leather material, and it's cut high. It's not a low cut patent leather. And in your toe box area, that's the part that's going to hit when you're looking directly down, where you can see your reflection. And then you have the mesh upper. Sometime when they release the Jordan 11 lows, and it's usually in the spring, you get 1 or 2 pairs, one for men, or men and women in this case, because the size 10 is going to convert to a size 11.5 in women's. They'll do like a leather or nubuck upper, but in this case it's the traditional mesh. And you have your oval laces, which are a little bit larger than your traditional oval laces. And keep in mind, you count 1, 2, and then the third lace right here. That's where you're gonna get the strip with the Jumpman in it. So make sure that your shoes are legit if you're buying them off the street. Unless you go to a legit reseller like me, or a boutique or shop, and or even if you order these from eBay, they authenticate them. GOAT as well, and Flight Club. Am I forgetting one? Stadium Goods.
Stadium Goods. Yeah.
Have you ordered from both of those?
Just Stadium Goods.
Stadium Goods. So do your research. Keep in mind, if you're looking at a shoe like this, what was your total? Like $201?
Yeah, 201.
These came up to $201 without a shipping charge, right? So if you got free shipping. So the retail price was $190 for 2024. But I would probably say these may resell today for $275, $300 maybe. Once they sell out, and then it may plummet down, and you might can find these for maybe $240, $250, $275. We'll see. The stock is going to decide it later on today. But I feel like you may be safe in certain sizes. But if you got to travel distance, call a local retail store to ensure that these are still available, and check ahead of time. So mesh upper, right? You also have your oval laces, as I mentioned. This is the low cut form, and you're gonna have the baby Jumpman on the heel with this little section of leather in black. And the interior is gonna be black. The entire guts. The insole is going to be black with the Jumpman and the Concord purple. Alright, so basically ice, white, black. This matches up with any fit. Great for the spring, summer, early fall. You're going to see a lot of individuals with these on starting today. If you ordered online, be prepared to receive your shipment by Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. And yeah, good luck with these. But now it's time for a comparison. So check out these. Hey, did you get a call on this? Answer the phone, huh? On the sneakers? Yo, what up? I got you on speaker. Yo.
What's up?
Yo, you got them Space Jam 11 lows?
Yep.
Word. All right, well, I'm going to hit you on the text in a few minutes. All right, peace. Say what? All right, so here's the box from 2016 with the last release of the Space Jam 11. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison with these in a few minutes. And this is when the boxes was crazy for the Jordan 11s. Please bring the box back this holiday season, which I doubt, for the Columbia 11s. And also I think the Bread Satin 11s for women are going to be releasing both OG colorways. The satin is a new material. I'm sure some of the fellas are going to be looking forward to that as well. But this is when the experience was crazy, and these actually retailed for $220, which is a lot in 2016, right? So that's 8 years ago. And this is a shoe that was introduced in 1995, the Jordan 11. And the high top version is still the #1 selling Jordan of all time, even over the Jordan 1. It was still his sixth fifth championship. So Michael Jordan has a total of 6 rings, 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls, 2 3-peats, all-star appearances, the Space Jam movie, even though we have the LeBron James version in the background, which is free at Netflix to watch if you haven't already. The original Space Jam movie released in 1996, so it was a lot of hype around this new shoe that looked totally different than the Jordan 10 from the 1994 season with the Chicago Bulls, when Michael Jordan returned from his first retirement from swinging that baseball bat, right? So overall, where do you rank the Jordan 11s, just hypothetically? Is that in your top 4 Jordans?
Top 3.
Top 3, name your top 3 Jordan models.
1s, 4s, and 11s.
I agree. For me, it's always been the Jordan 4 first. Sometimes it ties with the Jordan 11, like those 72 10s is crazy. The Concords are crazy. The Space Jam is crazy. But the Jordan 4s is ridiculous. But the Jordan 1s is iconic, right? We wouldn't have none of this without the Jordan 1s. So let's go ahead and check out the Jordan 11. On the side, this is going to be a 9.5, which is my true to size. And on this content label, black, Concord, white. And yeah, that's basically it. You got like a little Concord port right here in purple for some airflow. Let's see the box and compare the content label. Yeah. Just to show the difference. Alright, so be careful with this type of box. You want to slide it out. Alexa, stop. Alexa tried to jump into a sneaker unboxing again. Shout out to Alexa at Amazon. Yeah. Alright, so you slide the sleeve out. You have this special little branding with the Looney Tunes on the back. This box has a little rip in it. I didn't get these. I wasn't able to purchase these in 2016. I remember on Nike at the time, and one of my friends passed on that day, and it was a huge thing that kept me from purchasing the shoes, something more important. So about 2 or 3 years ago, shout out to my friend Nick at Uptown Kicks. He let me cop these shoes, even though it was at a higher resale price, because these are probably what right now? What would you say these are on StockX or something? DS?
Probably like $800.
Yeah, probably a 6, 7, maybe $800 DS. So yeah, and in 2016 they released with the 45 top, and they used the 45 jersey number that Michael Jordan wore, I think with the Wizards, if I'm not mistaken, or for a short period of time until he went back to his jersey number 23. So this is something distinctive about this shoe as well. So you can check out the top on that. Was this your first time seeing the 11s in person?
Yeah.
Hey, show the little space on the inside of that. That's look at all the details they had to do, and they released like over 1 million pair of these, and you get this experience. How many of y'all remember the plastic of the X and the 1? It's crazy. So we'll just put that to the side. And yeah, and then you got the black paper, the white, and this is what you preserve your shoes in. A sack. You saw this before, right? Yeah. So pass me the lid. Unzip that, pull those out. And we'll set this to the side. Once again, this is P collabing with J Boogie. He's checking out the Space Jam 11 for the first time. And we're definitely going to compare these two. One thing that I noticed about these is the initial look of these, like from the distance, especially when you're looking at the medial side, which is the inner side, it just looked like the Jubilee, or what was the other one, the cap and gown. But yeah. Alright, so let's see what they've done with the low. Compare the two and let me know if you see any similarities other than age. So of course with the low, the blue ice is going to pop more because of course it's new. This is an 8-year-old shoe. And this is, when we say sneakers, that's your athletic shoe, because this was actually a high performance basketball shoe. Alright, so can you tell the difference in the blue and the Concord? Like,
Yeah.
one looks more blue, and it's what? The low. And I think this is actually called, when you look at the color, like, it's more of your royal blue, even though they're calling this the Space Jam. And last year they released in the springtime the cement gray. And I think before it was the 7210 low. But yeah.
The carbon fiber is different too, a different color.
The carbon fiber shank plate. Carbon fiber used from Michael Jordan's, inspired from his sports cars, his Porsches, his Ferrari, for speed on the court and lightweight. Yeah, it is a difference. I would say this one is lighter and pops more. And of course, the 45 on the heel, which would normally be a 23. And I think it's actually stitched in, where the 23 is printed. Just some subtle details, but comment below if you have both pairs of these. Yeah, this is definitely more blue. You can see the stitching of the Jumpman. So, but it's still, we already know what it's inspired by, the Space Jam right here. All right, what do you rate the Space Jam on a scale of 1 to 10?
Which one?
The high top.
for 10.
10 all day, hands down. They'll look crazy with jeans, shorts, you name it. It's iconic. If you're new to the sneaker game, this went bananas when it released. This is what inspired the crazy lines for the cool grays when they released and re-released for the second time. And again, 2 or 3 years ago. So, but yeah, so today it's all about the Space Jam Low. And yeah, it's fire. To me, match up good with everything. Do you plan on wearing these soon?
Probably in the summertime.
Summertime, coming soon. But yeah, definitely want to give a shout out to Jay Boogie for scooping these up, coming directly up here for this video, so we can give you guys an in-depth first impressions and review of these DS dead stock Jordan 11 lows. So comment below if you're picking these up, already picked them up. Maybe you was able to get these early. Shout out to Trey John on the beat. Keep in mind we're born winners, right? From day one. And we stay blessed. We have the victory, right? Keep the faith. No matter what situation you're in, still try to grin. New beginnings if you need one. Space Jam 11 Low. Michael Jordan. This is P. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Show them the box lid one more time. Yeah, right here. Yo, let's leave out on their call, man. Hey, quit trying to sneak the high tops in your box. They trying to roll out with my highs, man. Let's go. Yo, let's go get some Chick-fil-A or something. All right?
Yep.
Bet. Shout out to the Looney Tunes. You know, Bugs Bunny.
Master.